All right, riders. Look, if you've been around the channel for longer than about 5 minutes, you will know that we are huge fans of doing our bike classes with that little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more smart. However, not all instructors, riders, and or clubs have access to the latest and greatest of smart bikes. And look, I dare say this is the video that you're going to want to be watching today. I would like to introduce you to the Cardiosport indoor bike console. This is a great little kit that is now readily available in Australia and can effortlessly and seamlessly add a element of data to your bike so that you can not only have that feedback from your classes in real time, but be able to instruct with maybe some of that information that is being presented to you in real time. Folks, there's a little bit of cover off on this one, and I can't wait to share with you with what it is. So let's head on over to the bench, open the box, and get started with this Cardiosport console. All right, let's do it. We have the Cardiosport indoor bike computer or indoor bike console. Great little kit now available. Let's see what's in the box, folks. All right, as we open it up, straight out of it, jumping out at us with super excitement is a printed installation guide. Often overlooked resource when it comes to buying goods online, particularly some electronic stuff, and it's nice to have the booklet included. So Cardiosport team, thank you for providing that straight up. All right, we have our Cardiosport bike console. It is provided or supplied with the batteries, however, they are not installed. That's a great little tip as well. It just means that things aren't flat when you get them out of the box, which is lovely. Handlebar mounting kit or bike mounting kit for the console. We do have that there, as well as just some waterproof or sweat membranes that protect the sensitive parts on the back of the machine, as well as, or the back of the console, as well as a little anti-slip rubber as we go. Now, folks, there are two sensor options with this kit here. We have, first of all, a frame style mount kit. For some of our riders, this will look very familiar for you. So mounts to the inside of the frame, we have some additional hardware items to get the speed off your flywheel. Option 2 with our little sensor here is a cadence a cadence sensor that mounts to your pedal arm. So option 2 with your sensor also comes with a very, very convenient little mounting kit so that you can attach it to the pedal arm of your bike. It does come with some additional instructions as well, so kudos to the team for throwing them in. Some mounting screws for the console onto the handlebar mount, as well as some additional zippy ties so that if you are using the frame-mounted sensor, that you have all that you need to get you started. Folks, as you can see, straight out of the box, you've got a super convenient kit to be able to turn any bike into a much smarter bike with not too much fuss, if I'm honest with you. Let's pack this down here and get into some of the fun stuff that you're going to find inside the console. Let's go. Right, let's talk about some features of our bike computer here. Folks, there are 3 distinct screen sections to draw your attention to. Let's introduce them. Folks, our top third, our RPM/cadence information. So with the appropriate sensor bound to your console, you're going to have your RPM information displayed in our top third of the screen here. With an ANT-compatible heart rate monitor or a dual mode, which is most of them nowadays, once you pair your heart rate monitor to your console, you'll be able to get that heart rate information displayed right through the middle of the screen here. And then down the bottom, I guess is one of the really cool features, we have a training screen. Now, this section of display here actually has 3 separate modes or 3 different pages that you can scroll through. By striking the button down here, you can see that we've got a time counter or a time screen. Press it once, we have a calories screen, which will obviously pick up information pertaining to your heart rate over time. And then our third option is total distance, which will be taking information around your cadence sensor and giving you a trip or distance in either kilometers or miles. And I've set this one to kilometers for the purpose of this demo. Now, it's not the only cool part of these consoles. If you've been to an indoor cycle studio or a class in the last 20 odd years, you'll know that they're often great rooms that are, I guess, appropriately lit for these cool environments. So a low lights room with LCD displays can be a little bit of a challenge. However, check this out. Team at Cardiosport, they've backlit this sucker. Hit the button and we have full screen illumination for a handful of seconds that allow you to be able to grab the pieces of information that are important to you at the time without distracting you for too long because it's been on for too long, or the alternate of essentially having your phone in front of you. So wonderful feature for those rooms that are dimly lit, that are wanting to have that information in front of them. The Cardiosport indoor bike console now not only has all the information, but is amazingly backlit for convenience as well. Right, well, that's the basic features of the console. Let's get the two talking together and do our next steps, eh? We've got the pedal arm sensor for cadence, and we have our console. We want to get the two bound and talking to one another. So what we need to do, flip it over. I've already got the battery case off, and I'm going to take one of the batteries out. Discharge by hitting the one of the buttons briefly, and now the machine is completely, or the console is completely turned off. Now you can hold any button. You got to keep it pressed down as you insert the third battery. And once you do so, you'll see that all of the LCD display has now been illuminated. All right, to navigate through, we're going to use the top button here. Press it once. You can see that we are now in a cadence sensor screen, and we are ready to do our pairing. Press once again. You can see that we already have a sensor bound in this instance, which is our sensor here. Now I'm throwing my arm in a quick circle here, and if it's doing what it should be doing, you will see the RPM being read up the top here. Now, if you are setting these up for the very first time by removing the little safety plastic off the battery, you'll switch this on for the first time, and once it's awake, it will go into bind mode. In order to get the two connected in the same screen, you can hit the little wavy button down the bottom, and that's your bind mode. For the A&T signal that is nearby, it will pick up and automatically pair the sensor to your console with very little fuss. In fact, no fuss at all. So you have your sensor connected. Now, again, just for the purpose of the demonstration, as this would be on the bike, if I was pedaling gently, you can see that sensor is now picking up my cadence up on the top third of the screen. To accept the value, meaning that we have the right sensor attached to the right console, we accept. From here, we can change our distance measurement, whether it be in kilometers or miles. I'm already in kilometers, so I'm going to accept that. And then we are in our home screen. And folks, our cadence sensor, as you can see, waving my arm around, now bound to your Cardiosport console. Absolutely no fuss, ready to go. Our second style of cadence sensor is the frame style. This has a particular hardware mounting kit where the magnet goes on your flywheel, and while being mounted the same, the binding process is pretty similar. Now, we'll say you're going to need the magnet to be nearby because we need to have it send a signal out in order to be able to talk to one another. So, same process as before, battery out, discharge the console. Now, in order to get it into our menu mode, a button depressed as we insert the battery. Let's make the button happy by letting it go. And we're now in our main screen here. Navigate into our first page, says that we're in cadence mode. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to where our sensor is. Now, this is our binding page. You can see that we've already managed to ascertain the code. However, if you have this already mounted on your machine, what you can do is just start pedaling or have the magnet running past the sensor just at a regular interval. And because it's sending out the information, it will then pair your sensor to your console. Accept the value by hitting the plus button or the menu button. Again, select whether you want it in kilometers or miles. And hasta lasagna, you are good to rock and roll with a frame mounted cadence sensor on your Cardiosport console. Well, I don't know about you, but tell you what, that AnyBike console really does tick a lot of boxes for us here. Folks, if you've loved the video, do yourself a favor, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below. That means that when we do go live with fresh content, that you can be kept in the loop and kept in the know about what is going on. Now, folks, all the links that you'll need to be able to learn more and or purchase one of these amazing consoles, you're going to find that in the description below. And folks, we're going to follow this up with an installation video. So we've done the unboxing and a little bit of the how-tos, and our follow-up video will be how to install one of these awesome consoles and sensors to your bike. So again, hit the notification button, and when that video goes live, you'll be updated, and then you'll be in the know as well. That's it for me, folks. See you in club, see you online. Can't wait to share a ride with you real soon. Righto, much love, everyone. Bye-bye.